Hi, and welcome to Scenario, your partner in mental wellness. Here on our channel, we share educational, insightful, and science-backed content to help you understand your mental health and take meaningful steps toward a more balanced life. If you're ready to learn, grow, and take control of your wellness journey, let's jump right in.
All right, let's talk about something that gets pretty much all of us at some point: getting our sleep schedule back on track. If you were just so tired of feeling tired, stick around. We're going to walk through how to fix your sleep schedule for good. You know the feeling, right? It's that moment where the clock ticks past midnight, then 1 a.m., then 2, and you are just completely, frustratingly wide awake. It's the worst, and it can tank your entire next day. But here's the good news: you can absolutely fix it. And it all starts with understanding why it's happening in the first place. So, if you really want to take control of your sleep, you first have to get to know this incredibly powerful system that's already running the show inside your own body. Seriously, think of it as your body's own master clock. And that master clock has a name: the circadian rhythm. It's this natural 24-hour cycle that literally tells your body when it's time to feel sleepy and when it's time to feel alert. When this rhythm is all synced up, everything just works. But when it gets knocked out of whack, well, that's when you get those 2 a.m. staring contests with the ceiling. And let me tell you, the payoff for getting this rhythm right is huge. I mean, aligning with your body's natural clock isn't just about feeling less tired. We're talking about a major boost across the board. Way more daily energy, much sharper focus, and even a stronger immune system. I mean, this really lays it all out, doesn't it? It's like you're standing at a fork in the road. On one side, a consistent schedule is a total powerhouse for your well-being. But that irregular schedule, that path leads to poor focus, mood swings, and can even increase some pretty serious long-term health risks. The choice really couldn't be clearer. Okay, so if our bodies have this amazing built-in clock, what in the world is knocking it so far off course? Let's take a look at the usual suspects, the common culprits that sabotage our sleep. So, meet the villains of the story. You've got that late-night doom scroll on your phone, that afternoon coffee that felt like such a good idea at the time, or a bedroom that's just too bright or noisy. And of course, stress plays a huge part. Every single one of these things can throw your rhythm completely off and just steal your rest. But here is the really good news. We have a battle plan, a clear, totally actionable guide to fight back against those sleep saboteurs and finally reclaim your nights. And here it is, a 6-step process to get that internal clock reset. Now, we're going to highlight a few of the most important steps, but honestly, they all work together to create a powerful new routine for your body. Okay, let's start with step 1, making gradual changes. The key here, and this is so important, is not to force it. Don't try to jump from a 1 a.m. bedtime straight to 10 p.m. overnight. Your body's just going to rebel. Instead, you just nudge your bedtime earlier by maybe 30 minutes every couple of days. This gentle approach lets your internal clock adapt way more naturally. So once you're adjusting your timing, the next huge piece of the puzzle is what you do before you get into bed. That brings us to step 4, creating a calming routine. This is all about sending really clear signals to your brain that it's time to start winding down. So instead of scrolling on your phone, try reading an actual book, taking a warm shower, or doing some light stretching. Just think of these things as your personal off-ramp from a busy day. And to make that routine really, really effective, you need to set the stage properly. This brings us to a crucial piece of the puzzle. Step 6, optimizing your room. Your bedroom needs to become a sanctuary for sleep, and that means keeping it cool, dark, and quiet. You're basically creating the perfect environment for a great performance, which in this case is a full night of amazing, restorative sleep. Now, for some of us, these lifestyle changes might not feel like quite enough, especially when you're just getting started. So let's look at a few advanced tools that can give you an extra push in the right direction. Think of these as your backup, your reinforcements. Melatonin can be really helpful for short-term resets, like when you have jet lag, but it's always a good idea to talk to a doctor first. For more persistent issues, things like light therapy can help, and so can something called CBT-I. That's a super powerful therapy that helps you change the anxious thoughts and habits that are getting in the way of good sleep. And, technology can actually be a friend here, not just the enemy. Sleep tracking apps can help you spot patterns in your sleep that you might not have even noticed. And smart lighting that mimics the natural sunrise, that can make waking up a much, much more gentle process. Okay, so you've started the process, you're on your way, but now comes the real challenge, right? Making it a permanent habit. So let's tackle some of the most common questions that always seem to pop up.
This is the big one, isn't it? Everybody wants to know when they're finally going to start feeling the benefits of all this hard work.
And the answer is actually surprisingly fast. If you're really consistent, you can typically reset your schedule in just 1 to 2 weeks. The key word here, the absolute most important word, is consistency. The classic weekend lie-in. It feels so good in the moment, but is it actually helping you in the long run? Well, the short answer is nope. While sleeping in feels amazing, it can actually give your internal clock this kind of social jet lag. It just confuses your body's rhythm and makes it that much harder to wake up on Monday morning. Sticking to the same wake-up time, even on weekends, is the real game changer. And finally, let's just address the elephant in the room. That glowing rectangle that we all seem to take to bed with us, how much damage is it really doing? The science on this is crystal clear. Yes, it really is that bad. That blue light from your screen tricks your brain into thinking it's still daytime. This actively blocks the release of melatonin, which is the exact hormone your body needs to start feeling sleepy. Honestly, the single best thing you can do is put that phone away at least an hour before bed. And you know, that really brings us to our final thought here. You're going to have nights where you slip up, and that's totally okay. This journey isn't about being perfect. It's about being patient with yourself and building consistency over time. So, the real question is, what's one small change you can make tonight to get started?
Thank you for watching Scenario. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. For personalized mental wellness supplements, visit scenario.com. See you in the next one.